So I was given summer homework and I was told to study, work hard, prioritize my time. So today I'm doing exactly that. I'm building a dorm in Blueprint.
How much more educational could I get?
Okay, right off the bat, I'm noticing that there is an update in the icons of the buttons, which I love. And I can see there was an update with dark mode. I'm gonna kind of look up a layout just to get an idea of it. Because if I just build a square, like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna try and do like an ensuite vibe. Okay, I found a layout that I actually really like. I'm making this like a pretty big dorm. This is possible, mainly not in the States. But if you do have a dorm room like this in the States, that just means you're paying a lot of money. I already feel like I made this dorm room really big. Okay, whoever has this room is definitely suffering in success. Okay, so they definitely have a separate desk area due to the picture. I definitely have to change the size of this though, because I made it uneven. Okay, yeah, this is the dorm size. So this is the bathroom. This is like the walking in area. This is the sink. Over here is gonna be their closets. I know the original person put rooms for the closet, but I think I'm just gonna do kind of dresser area. And then this is their desks, their beds, like everything. I'm just gonna get started on flooring the bathroom. I feel like I'm building a mini apartment. The things that are already in the room, like the color of the walls and stuff, you obviously can't change that. And I feel like they usually just come kind of like this beige, like pretty ugly color. All the furniture is always dark brown, which
I do not like it.
We're gonna try our best to make it realistic and also cute. Okay, I pretty much overestimated how much room they needed because in the photo I was thinking that there was only gonna be room for like a little toilet. But look at this. No, it's okay. They just have plenty of room. I think I'm just gonna reconstruct this room a little bit because this is just too big. Like, to me, it doesn't give the realism vibe. This is supposed to be the tiny space for the shower. And I've actually made it humongous. And this is supposed to be the sink space. So, like, I can't even be adding a sink. Guys, I gotta readjust this. Okay, this baby is a little bit too big. And we are, matter of fact, going to delete the flooring because
Now it's just getting out of hand.
I have a feeling that I'm going to adjust the rooms a lot. I'm not happy. I can already see. I feel like this is like a cliche colored and tile pattern. The objective was that the shower takes up the entire space. I think I'm just gonna move this shower like over here so that I don't have to actually move around the entire house. I regret creating that floor again. But now the toilet is so far back. Like, what the? We gotta do some reconstruction. That even that is too far. Like, who wants to walk that far back to get to their toilet? I feel like that is the vibe that they were going for in this dorm. Alright, here we go. This is the small bathroom. That is what you call a dorm. Yo, most dorms are not even ensuite.
It's better be the last time I'm doing this floor.
That hideous beige. Why do I see a gap in the shower and this? No, I'm not redoing the floor. You can't even see that. Come on. Or maybe you can at a certain angle, but you don't need to see that. Just close your eyes. This person's trying to decorate, so we're gonna add a painting in here. We'll add one above the toilets. And in this area, don't worry, we're changing the decal because that's not the vibe for this room. We'll add just like a few things in there to make it look lived in. The scale. I feel like I don't want to add a shelf of things because I'm going to add that to the sink area. I think that those should be good for now, but I might come back to add more accessory. My inspiration photo, their walls are also just beige color. I do not like it. But you know what? I could cheat the system, just make the walls white, whatever. But I do want this to genuinely be realistic. And I understand I accidentally colored the walls on the outside. But this is the outside of the dorm, baby. We are working on the inside. I do not care. I think I am going to make the walls the same color. Because, oh no, that looks hideous.
My mistake.
I thought that would have been a good idea because, like, in the photo, it kind of just blended in. But that's actually really ugly. We need to make it gray or something. We've made a few pieces gray, some white, just to kind of get that vibe. There is no way that a single sink is fitting in this area, but you know what, guys? Let's have faith in it. Maybe it'll work. Alright, guys, come on. Who did this? Okay, to be fair, there should be a counter. So, of course, we're going to add that in. Here, I'm going to add this sink because the other one was not matching it. Okay, actually, we are not too far off. Yeah, you know what? Don't even hate on me. Because we could easily adjust this right now. I didn't even need to remove that wall, bro. I could have just went like this, you know. That was unnecessary, but it's okay. All right, so we're definitely gonna add a mirror. I do feel like we should add that. Or, nah, I kind of like this one more. That's good placement. That one gives more bathroom. Okay, we add a little flower lamp. It's like where their skincare and stuff would be realistically because it's by the sink. We might need a smaller vibe though because this is taking up the whole thing. All right, I think I'm actually just gonna place this on the counter. Oh, there we go. We got a little shelf on the counter. I'm actually just gonna add a duplicate on the other side of the counter because I feel like that looks really good. Nah, now I feel like it looks repetitive. We taking that out. We got a little shelf up there. This is pre-coloring, all right?
Just give me a break.
We do have some makeup on the sink. They are a little messy. This is realistic, okay? Let them be messy. Got their towel. All right, we got their toothbrush. Of course, almost forgot. I actually do like this gray color. Okay, like I changed the color and I made a lot of stuff gray. But with this shelf, I feel like I want to keep it brown because that keeps the authenticity of it. Like, not everything's going to be matching. There's going to be some wood somewhere. We're probably sizing this down because what are we going to put in this area? Okay, I don't even know what that person has placed in this area, but we're just going to do our own thing. Decisions. That is actually a good idea to make this, like, brown wood because I feel like that's what they always be doing. Oh god, it's so ugly. Alright, I guess we'll do this. That's not too bad. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna throw up just looking at this. Why do they do this? Like, I don't understand. Why do they just pick, like, white or something? Sometimes they're, like, blue, though. So maybe we could make this work. That is too blue. And then that's too deep. It's, like, unrealistic. Okay, we could keep this color. I'm not mad about it. That's actually a good color. Okay. I think maybe I should not focus on this area right now because I don't know what the plans are for the bedroom. I feel like we really have to size this down. Maybe I will just add this area and that's like their closet. I was just trying to size down the rooms. Can we keep that secret between us or are you gonna share? Okay, and then the entire floor is gonna be carpeted over here. Okay, so we are going to dabble in a little floor outside. Man! Oh my gosh, I accidentally added it in the bathroom. Now, we were going to dabble in a little floor on the outside area by mistake, but I just realized I floored the friggin' bathroom. We didn't dabble in any bathroom floor. We didn't dabble in any outdoor floor. We just floored. And that was our purpose. That was what we were meant to do. Alright, I think we could get away with doing this blue-gray in this area. Do you think we can get away with that? We must. Just to clarify, this is not a room. It's just a structural thing. I just used it from the layout. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. These might just become restricted rooms that were the only sole purpose was to cut off the area and make it smaller because I do not want to make a whole walk-in closet where they could just have dressers. Like,
They need to live realistically, okay?
I did just peep that this room is smaller than this room. So we're gonna cut her down too. I'm not redoing the floor. That's just not in the handbook of possibilities. Because when we go through the tour, you're not even going to be able to see that. You will be okay. Let's just start off by adding the desk. I'm gonna be really mad if the desk doesn't fit into the space that I specifically made for the desk. Oh my gosh, I freaking overestimated it again. Yo, this is bad. Okay, you know what? We're combining two desks.
And then, right, we add a little plant.
Oh, well, that one is really big. Should we make the desks thicker? No, we're doing a little too much. I made them a little thicker. Okay, of course we're going to add on a desk lamp. We're going to add on our office chair, which we're going to do the same thing over here. Okay, we accidentally placed a chair in here. She could stay. No, she can't. And a little desk lamp as well. Of course we need a laptop. We'll just add on like a pile of books over here. An open book. Okay, this desk can have a pencil case. And then the other one, maybe we'll just add on like a... Yeah, there's a pen at the end of the desk. It's really messy because they don't keep it clean. They don't have time for that. Dang, I feel kind of bad for these roommates though. They're very separated from each other. We're gonna try and do something to raise this platform. Alright, yo, this is like the raised platform bed. It's something like these. People always raise their beds. Now, usually the bed wouldn't be this big, but I feel like it would look better. I accidentally made it look like there's a mold pond growing on the bed. Okay, here's the bed. I mean, I like it. I feel like it looks good. Okay, we're gonna add a window and some curtains. I do like this plant. Okay, oh, I'm gonna add like her closet thing, dressers over here. She kind of has a lot. Okay, she has a little jewelry box right there. I'm gonna add another mirror because this is like where her outfits are. Oh, I didn't even think about adding this vanity. I think I'm gonna save that for the other girl. Like, she likes makeup more and this one doesn't. Of course, we need to add a rug. Here, let's add some shelves too. We can't forget to add paintings. Okay, this is looking really good. I feel like we just need to add some more decor and color, and I think it'll be looking good to go. And then we'll move on to the other girl's room. Okay, we need to add a crib for her baby. I'm just kidding, guys. How cute is this cat plushie? I had to add it onto the bed. We need to add a fan in here that's facing the bed. I'm also gonna add just a chair in here. Like, it's pretty standard to have other furniture. Okay, this one is a little more messy because there's actually a can on the floor that they forgot to clean up or just didn't care to. And there's a cup that they didn't bring back from the dining hall. This person who lives in here is like a plant lover because they have a lot of plants in here. Alright, I think their room is pretty much done besides the coloring, of course. It really looks like a college student room. I think it looks super cute. I really like it. I'm actually just going to move on to the next person's room and then I'm going to do the coloring at the end. So this person's going to be a little bit more organized, but besides their desk, because you know it's hard to keep your desk organized at all times. I mean, come on. Okay, of course we're going to add some makeup on here. And some perfume will look good. Alright, here, we just copy and pasted the bed. Looks like I forgot a piece though. Okay, this is their bed. I think I'm going to change the color of their sheets though. Yeah, they like a little splash of pink, and that's okay, you know. These are her dressers. Of course, she needs a mirror too. Okay, she has a whiteboard because she is academic and very focused. This is kind of like a bookshelf. Alright, we're also going to add a window over here. She's going to have less plants because she's not a plant fanatic. We're going to have a big poster above her bed. And we're going to have a cork board right here. We'll add some pictures around here. We're adding some posters, but right now it's just the Squid Game guy. But this is looking so cute so far. Little beanbag by the window. I honestly feel like the rooms are done besides coloring and decals, of course. I think they look really good. Like, it showcases that they're two entirely different people, but they're just across from each other right there. We still have to figure out what we're going to do with this space. And I think I'm honestly just going to keep it simple. I'm not going to really add anything. I'll add like some pictures. Just kind of make it like a seating area. Because this isn't like an apartment. You don't need to have a fridge and everything. Like, they have a dining hall. I might just add some chairs and call it a day. Should I just add the TV in here? Yo, this is really all I'm going to do with the room. This is just like a walk-in area. Hold on. Let me add some doors. I kind of forgot about that. Guess you technically only need the entry door and the bathroom door because these rooms are just null. Like, they do not exist. Alright, I guess the last step is just to color everything and then we're good. Guys, we're finally finished and we colored everything, so we're just gonna do the final tour. Okay, so oh my gosh, I didn't do the decals. Who was gonna tell me? Okay, guys. So, oh my gosh, hello? So walking in, you kind of just have the entryway with the TV. And then over here, we have the bathroom with our scale, just our toilet, regular shower. Get out here. And here's the sink. As you can see, we have some shelving units up here. Towel, mirror, toothbrush, some makeup, skincare, soap, and everything that you may need. Don't know why that turned into a song. And then walking forward, we have this roommate. She really liked the blue and dark gray type of theme. So this is her desk area over here. Oops. Her desk area. She has her laptop, her books, everything. She really likes plants, so she has a lot of plants. This is her cat plushie. Has a little bit of clutter. Got a little crushed can over here, but overall, it's not too messy. And then across the hall, we have this roommate who absolutely loves the color pink. Over here, she has her cork board. These are just some notes to herself on the wall that she may need. Of course, she tried making everything pink that she possibly could. We have the whiteboard, vanity with makeup. This is her bookshelf and everything. And yeah, this is her bed and a little beanbag and dresser. If you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. And comment cat, because the real star of the show was the cat plushie on the bed. But genuinely, thank you guys so much for the views and likes and comments and support that I've gotten for my last videos. I'm truly super grateful for it. And I'm just so excited to be having this YouTube channel in the first place and actually having real viewers. So I love you guys so much. Thank you.